I have a very short. Is KFM YouTube ready?
Yes.
Hmm? If we like using my old pictures, I don't know why.
Old. They are not very old. They are the same rank.
Very old pictures. I don't know why. So, members, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Unfortunately, today our press briefing has been delayed, but it is well. We shall have it as brief as possible. The general security situation in North Kyoga region is peaceful and calm for the last 1 week with no major incidences that can antagonize the peace of our people in North Kyoga region. Political activities are still ongoing with different presidential candidates traversing our region on a national campaign, looking and convincing voters for the 2026 general elections. So far, so good, with few isolated cases which we've been able to receive, particularly on the last day when the NUP presidential candidate was conducting his campaign on the 28th of October 2025. Is a so-called foot soldiers destroyed the police vehicles by deflating foot tires and also stealing from the vehicle. The matter was investigated and it is now before court. Though the key as prime suspects were at large, but I can confidently share with you that they have been apprehended in Mbarara city, and our team from North Kyoga has moved to Mbarara to pick them and bring them to Lira, where their case is being handled, as per the other 12 who were remanded last week, and we expect them to appear in court, I think tomorrow next, 12th, 13th, 12th. They'll appear on 12th. So we believe that as the other team appears, probably these two files could as well be ready. We would like to condemn very strongly such behaviors and remind those involved that these are purely criminal activities, and as police and other security organs, we remain steadfast in our commitment to safeguarding everyone and all candidates equally. But we will not tolerate acts of criminality or disorder. Candidates and supporters are cautioned against engaging in violence, and any individual who is causing or choosing to act in a manner contrary to the laws of this country will be held accountable. All political actors are urged to conduct themselves civilly, respect legal framework, and maintain peace throughout the campaign period and follow campaign guidelines as issued by all the regulating authorities. All those who have duly been nominated as parliamentary candidates, local governments, and other positions, we ask you to be law-abiding citizens by adhering to all different legal frameworks to avoid running battles here and there with security. Otherwise, as police and other security agencies, we remain firm and we shall support all candidates to see that their programs moves on successfully. There is concern on covering of number plates by some individuals. It has come to our notice that there are individuals who choose to cover their registered number plates, either motorcycles or motor vehicles, with candidates' postures. We would like to categorically make it clear that those are individuals with criminal mind. And last week, a vehicle with covered number plates stopped somewhere and snatched a lady's bag, which had like 3 million shillings, and they went away with it. This makes it very difficult for us to trust if the numbers are covered. This is therefore not acceptable, and we would like to caution and ask those doing that to stop immediately by not covering their number plates. Otherwise, we have a team on ground who will handle such people engaging in that act. Security is paramount. We all ask the general public to report those people to the different responsible authorities for actions to be taken against them. 3. We registered a suicide case by hanging, not a case actually, a suicide incident. Because when I say a case, that means we're investigating. Suicide, we cannot investigate. Once you've died, that is the end of the case. But for purposes of making you aware, our territorial police in Apache district registered an incident of a suicide by hanging involving a innocent 25 years old from Alwala Cell, Taibu Ward, Agulu Division, Apache Municipality, Apache District. It was alleged that on the 6th of November 2025, the whole day Ayo Innocent was seen walking while talking alone to himself along the village path. Surprisingly, on the 7th of November in the morning, his brother Benson checked on him in his house, but discovered Ayo hanged on a nylon rope in his own house and was dead. Of course, his previous behaviors indicates that Ayo Innocent was an opium smoker who dropped out of school while he was in P4, and he has been staying alone without a wife, neither a child. People suspect he could have committed suicide due to drug abuse, but we did what we could. Postmortem was conducted to understand if at all he committed suicide. Yes, that is what the report indicates. This is not the first time we are registering such incidents. Others are due to domestic misunderstanding. Others, you find a child who is, the parents have failed to pay his school fees, takes his life into his hand or her hand and commit a suicide. So it's a very challenging thing. Finally, last week we received a message of transfers and appointment. Senior Superintendent of Police, Dr. Rashid, who has been our regional police commander, has been appointed and transferred to Peace Support Organization office as the acting Assistant Commissioner of Police, and he has been replaced by Assistant Commissioner of Police Nganizi Weasley as the new regional police commander for North Kyoga region. In a similar way, Superintendent of Police Idato Cosmas, who has been the divisional police commander for Lira City West Division, has been appointed and transferred to Kisoro as the district police commander and replaced by Superintendent of Police Kashumbusha Ben. This normal tour of duties, which happens on a regularly basis from Inspector General of Police and the top leadership. We want to very sincerely thank our outgoing RPC for the time he has worked with us. He came early this year in January, and last week he was formally transferred. He has done his best, particularly on command, control, and coordination. He perfectly did that. You know, we have JOC in the region, we have JIC in the region, and other stakeholders whom we worked very closely with. He has indeed been coordinating them very, very perfectly. Other things I can share with you is that he has equally supervised the fencing of Redaland, Erute, and of course Ojuina. You know the challenges we had. So this credit that is for him. He has equally upgraded and facelifted this regional headquarters. You saw how this place was. And also in Uyam Health Center too, he has facelifted. Some of you were there. And other good projects that he has equally done. And of course, for us as officers, he has been very parental. He has guided us on home management, allowing officers to pay a visit to their families and handle family issues. Above all, we wish to cherish the way he has been working with us. We appreciate him, and as a region, we'd like to sincerely thank him and wish him well in the new appointment. As we received the new commander, officially it will be done on Wednesday when we shall see the official handover and receiving of office. And other communication will come on that day when the official handover will be taking place. I thank you so much for listening.
Fun.
Yes.
Is that all?
What do you mean?
We requested for information about the Agari incident.
Who? Who requested it?
For a long time, for the last 2 weeks, we have been requesting for that information. I even added it.
Which information
on Saturday.
were you requesting for?
For the Agari incident, there is a woman who died in police custody.
Oh,
Pregnant
yes,
woman who died
yes,
in police
yes.
custody.
Well, first of all, it is true on the 21st of October, like you said, a lady was apprehended and taken to Agali police. And that same fateful day after her arrest, in the night, she was reported dead in the police cells. Of course, all the other uh, steps were done and the postmortem was conducted, but I think the relatives were not satisfied with the report. They brought an independent pathologist who did the postmortem. And above all, as a region, we also took it up and had a joint findings with the Office of the Uganda Human Rights Commission. I can share with you that the complaints were: one, was the arrest lawful and in sales? I can share with you here that yes, the arrest was quite unlawful. There was a complaint against the deceased of assaulting somebody, and the process of arresting a female officer was duly followed. We had the female suspect was duly arrested by a female police officer and taken to Agali police. So as I speak now, the entire process as police, we have opened what we call death inquiry file, and we are doing it in conjunction with Uganda Human Rights Commission Office, which is based in Lira here. And some of those facts finding have already been done. all we are left with is following the complaint which came. Of course, some of these things are handled in the Chief Magistrate Court, where the Inquest Act has to be applied. And as I speak now, we're waiting for a coroner report so that it is attached and the issue is handled as per the requirement. Thank you.
You said there was a female police officer. But some people are saying the suspect was arrested by one Odongo, who was in charge of CID in that place.
Unfortunately, I don't speak for some people. I speak for the Uganda Police Force. So I am speaking from the perspective of the facts that I got on ground. Thank you. All those facts are in black and white. When I say black and white, it is in a statement format, which will all be compiled and submitted to the responsible authorities. Thank you. I will need to find out.
Then maybe what about those one who cover number plates? In case a suspect is got covering his vehicle number plate with a politician poster, what measures will be taken by people who have been deployed already on the
I
ground?
already shared what is to be done. So next is action, and I do not want to preempt what will happen after. Let it first happen and those actions will come. That's why we are appealing to our community members to be very supportive and share with us some of those information, because you may see it now as you go back, but you are not with the police, not so. So that information needs to be shared with us for quick response and seeing that they respect the law of this country. Uganda remains a country that respects the rule of law, and therefore, we as citizens of this country, we are the ones who should show that yes, Uganda is a signatory to different, both international, regional, and national laws. So we need to be very supportive to seeing that we do things in a manner that does not undermine our constitution. Thank you.
Names?
Pardon?
The names?
I'll share with you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I want to thank very sincerely our brothers and sisters who are watching YouTube, QFM channel live on a regularly basis. You're very supportive, and we continue asking you to be enjoying our live coverage as we conduct a press briefing with our reporters in the sub-region of Lango, so that you get information directly and fast. We thank you, wish you a good week.
You're welcome. Right.
Wanna